so much for the conference. I actually learned a lot. It was very, very insightful. I actually really enjoyed Rob Human's kind of idea or message about how it's very important and that everybody deserves to be treated unequally. But I was just kind of thinking, as education, really changes and innovates, um, how do how do you see PBL kind of responding to the strengths and challenges of those with maybe moderate to high special needs or rights, and kind of vice versa? And also, maybe what would truly inclusive education look like, now that we're headed towards this more future-focused educational model? Thank you.
Well, as you know, I'm a big fan of the Ryan and Daisy research, which is about autonomy, relatedness, and competence. And project-based learning is actually approaching a big topic and dividing it up into pieces. And these pieces all connect to the main topic, instead of what we're doing in most times in education, talk about pieces but don't connect them. We have that problem when we talk about knowledge, but we also have that problem in our education system when we talk about humans. We divide them into groups, don't make them interact and don't make them connect. That is our almost first response. We put them into age groups so they don't connect with other ages while they're talking about a subject. We put them into levels so they don't have to talk to just children who are supposed to be smarter or less smart. We put them into kids without learning disabilities and kids with learning disabilities. So if project-based learning learns us one thing, is that you need to connect it all. And that also means that you need to connect all these people. And the nice thing is, if everybody within an education gets addressed on his level of autonomy, his level of relationship, and his level of confidence, then we're not talking anymore about this kid is autistic or this kid is dyslexic. It's normal that we address everyone at a certain level of autonomy, of relatedness, and of competence. So what I see in, for instance, schools like Agora and the primary schools in Scotland where I work with, is that all these kids are working amongst each other. And the kid who needs a certain teacher or a certain grown-up a bit more, that doesn't pop out because everybody is working and these grown-ups are working with all the kids. So, and a specialist might work a little bit longer with one kid than with the other kid, but the other students don't see that. So if you look at regular education, when you, for instance, need, we always talk about needing extra training there. And what you see there is that these kids get pulled out of the classroom. You need to go to the special office. Well, then everybody knows who to pick on. So let's say that that project-based education can help us to connect all these people with each other, to make it obvious that everybody is studying and is developing other things, but also doing that together. Then actually nobody notices anymore who the special teacher is, or who the regular teacher is, or who the physical therapist is, or who the dyslexic guides person is. So I hope for an inclusive world like that, in which students nor people who visit the school know which kids are the special need kids, because everybody's getting special attention.